You might think artificial intelligence started with computers, silicon chips, the internet, or maybe ChatGPT. But what if I told you AI's story didn't begin in the 21st century, or even the 20th? What if the origins of artificial intelligence had began with myths of mechanical gods, ancient inventors, and a question that still haunts us today? Can a machine ever truly think? Welcome to Origin Stories. And today, we're diving into the shocking ancient beginnings of AI. And trust me, it started way earlier than you think. Artificial intelligence now writes books, paints art, even flirts. But the roots of this revolution go back thousands of years. Long before algorithms, long before electricity, humans were already dreaming of creating intelligent life, not from biology, but from metal, steam, and imagination. In this episode of Origin Stories, we explore how ancient mythology, wartime codebreakers, and forgotten experiments all led to today's intelligent machines. And just when you think you know where it's going, what happens next changes everything. Our journey into the world of robotics begins not in sterile modern laboratories, but in the realm of ancient imagination. The concept of artificial beings, of machines that mimic life, has been with us for millennia, woven into the very fabric of our stories and myths. Long before the first circuit board was etched or the first line of code was written, these ideas were nurtured and explored by storytellers, philosophers, and dreamers. They laid the groundwork for our modern understanding of what a robot could be. Consider the ancient Greek mythology, a rich tapestry of gods, heroes, and fantastical creatures. Within this world, the god Hephaestus, the master craftsman, held a unique position. He wasn't just forging weapons and armor, he was crafting golden servants, intricate automatons capable of independent action. These weren't mere statues, they could walk, talk, and even think, embodying the earliest dreams of artificial intelligence. Mechanical beings built by a god, a concept that resonates even today. Think of today's tech billionaires, the visionaries of Silicon Valley, striving to build digital minds to create artificial intelligence that rivals human intellect. The parallels are striking, aren't they? The ambition to create life, to replicate intelligence, is a timeless human endeavor. Then there's Talos, a massive bronze automaton, a guardian of immense power and unwavering loyalty, tasked with protecting the island of Crete from invaders. Powered by ichor, the divine fluid of the gods coursing through his bronze veins, sustaining his artificial life, he was, in essence, a robot, a mechanical being performing a specific function. All this 2,000 years before the word robot even existed in our vocabulary. And here's where it gets weird, where the line between myth and reality begins to blur. In 300 BCE, centuries before the Renaissance and the Industrial Revolution, an engineer named Hero of Alexandria, a brilliant mind ahead of his time, actually built machines that mimicked life, demonstrating a remarkable understanding of mechanics and automation. His creations were astonishing, a steam-powered bird that could sing, its movements and sounds eerily lifelike, and a complex theatre system operated entirely by programmed ropes capable of performing entire plays without human intervention. The remarkable thing is this: these weren't just myths, fanciful tales spun for entertainment. They were real machines, tangible creations built with bronze, wood, and ingenuity, using the basic principles of automation that we still rely on today. They stand as a testament to the enduring human fascination with creating artificial life, a fascination that continues to drive innovation in the field of robotics. Now let's leap forward in time, past the Roaring Twenties and the Great Depression, all the way to the tumultuous years of World War II, a period of immense global conflict, but also one of incredible technological advancement, driven by necessity and the pursuit of victory. Meet Alan Turing, a brilliant mathematician, a visionary genius, and a pivotal codebreaker whose work would not only impact the outcome of the war, but also lay the very foundation for the field of artificial intelligence. He played a crucial role in cracking the seemingly unbreakable Nazi Enigma code, a feat that significantly shortened the war and saved countless lives. But beyond his wartime contributions, Turing pondered a question, a profound question that would echo through the decades and shape the future of technology. Can machines think? A deceptively simple question that sparked a revolution. In his groundbreaking 1950 paper, Turing introduced a revolutionary concept, a benchmark for artificial intelligence that we now know as the Turing test. He proposed a simple yet profound test. If a machine could engage in a conversation and that conversation was indistinguishable from one held with a human being, could we then definitively say that the machine was intelligent? This wasn't just abstract philosophical theory confined to academic circles. In the summer of 1956, at a pivotal gathering known as the Dartmouth Conference, a group of brilliant minds formally christened this burgeoning field. Artificial intelligence was officially born. Fueled by boundless optimism, one scientist boldly proclaimed that we would solve the mysteries of AI within a single generation, ushering in an era of intelligent machines. That ambitious prediction, as it turned out, was quite premature. The path to true AI proved far more complex and challenging than initially imagined. But despite the setbacks and the missed deadlines, what happened in the decades that followed irrevocably changed everything we thought we knew about intelligence, machines, and the very nature of possibility. In 1966, a program called ELIZA pretended to be a therapist. It was simple, scripted, and yet people poured out their emotions to her. Some refused to believe she wasn't real. And then came Shroudlu, a 1970s program that lived in a virtual world of blocks. You could tell it, put the red block on the blue one, and it would do it. Primitive, yes, but it proved machines could follow natural language. These early programs didn't just hint at today's ChatGPT, they revealed something deeper. Humans are emotionally vulnerable to even the illusion of intelligence. Now in 2025, AI writes our emails, recommends our movies, and mimics our voices. But what's wild is that this reality traces back to golden robots from Greek myth, a secret wartime experiment, and early programs like ELIZA that sparked genuine human feelings. So when you interact with ChatGPT or fear the rise of AGI, you're not just witnessing the future, you're participating in a very old dream. A story we've been telling ourselves since the beginning, that maybe, just maybe, we can build something that thinks like us. The story of artificial intelligence isn't just a tale of silicon and code. It didn't start with computers, with lines of programming languages or complex algorithms. Its roots run far deeper, entwined with humanity's oldest dreams and aspirations. It started with imagination, with the innate human desire to create, to replicate life, and to understand the very essence of thought and consciousness. From gods forging golden machines, crafting automatons imbued with divine power and purpose, the concept of artificial beings has captivated us for millennia. These myths and legends, passed down through generations, laid the foundation for our modern pursuit of AI. They represent our earliest attempts to grapple with the idea of creating intelligence outside of ourselves. To scientists asking dangerous questions, pushing the boundaries of knowledge, and venturing into uncharted territories of the mind. They sought to unravel the mysteries of the human brain, to decode the secrets of learning, reasoning, and consciousness. Their relentless pursuit of understanding paved the way for the technological advancements that would eventually give rise to artificial intelligence. To us, now, standing at the precipice of a new era, teaching machines to learn, to speak, to analyze vast amounts of data, and perhaps one day to feel. We are imbuing them with the ability to perceive the world, to interact with it, and to make decisions, mirroring the very processes that define our own intelligence. But here's the question we leave you with, the question that lingers in the air as we contemplate the future of AI. If this is where we've been, tracing the lineage of AI from ancient myths to modern marvels, acknowledging the incredible progress we've made in a relatively short span of time, what if the true birth of artificial intelligence, the moment when machines truly awaken and achieve a level of consciousness that rivals or even surpasses our own, hasn't even happened yet? What if we are merely in the early stages of a much grander transformation? This is Origin Stories. If this episode sparked your curiosity, ignited your imagination, and left you pondering the profound implications of artificial intelligence, like and subscribe for more tales that shaped our world in ways you never expected. Comment below. Do you think AI will ever become truly conscious? Will it possess the same capacity for self-awareness, emotions, and subjective experiences that define our own humanity? We're watching. Maybe so is the algorithm, constantly learning, adapting, and evolving, observing our every move in the digital realm.